All right, shalom, shalom. This is your brother Zakar Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, come with another lesson through the Spirit. Slack it. Excuse me. All right, come with another lesson through the Spirit. The Lord willing us be edifying to the Lord's elect. And before I get started with this lesson, all right, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachar Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, from I've grown in this truth under. Shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith, and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. All right, I want to say peace and blessings to you all. Barakatham. Okay. So we're in some very tumultuous times, man. You know what I'm saying? When the scriptures tell you that these jokers are not going to care about their elected officials. Excuse me, their elected officials. It says that that there shall be sedition among men, and they should not heed their leaders. You know what I'm saying? Roughly paraphrasing. Let me see if I can grab that real quick. You know what I'm saying? But the scriptures say what they say. You know what I'm saying, for a damn reason. All right. Since these episode files done came out, okay, and they chose the perfect time to bring it out too. They chose the perfect time. It's on a weekend that they brought it out, so people got time. People got time to sit down and read. You know what I'm saying? Jokers who can't sit down and read a book for the life of them. You know what I'm saying? They got time for this. You know what I'm saying? And you can clearly see the sentiment on throughout social media and whatnot. This is the sentiment. Okay, so let me start it off by getting the book of Second Esdras. All right, Second Esdras chapter 15 and verse 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." You know what I'm saying? When it's going into their kings and their princes, it's talking about their elected officials. You know what I'm saying? Their president, you know what I'm saying? The congressmen, the congresswomen, the Senate, the House, the governors, the mayors, so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to regard any of them. Any of them. Why? Because the people are starting to realize that the whole system itself is corrupt from its very core. You know what I'm saying? This is why we say ain't gonna be no more elections, man. Ain't gonna be no more elections, because the people are finally have finally awakened to what's going on, man. People are finally seeing, okay, that these votes of yours, they don't matter. Every last one of them every last one of them get bribed. Every last one of them get blackmailed. We're in the midst of a major blackmail right now. A major blackmail. They want this. They want this war with Iran. All right, these small hats. They want this war so bad. You see what I'm saying? And apparently your boy Nero, he's taking too long. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because Nero doesn't want to be the one to push that button. He doesn't want to be that dude. All right? He keeps talking about, hey, make a deal, make a deal, make a deal, please make a deal. You know what I'm saying? We got our ships right on your doorsteps. Make a deal, man. Because he don't want to push that button. You know what I'm saying? If you recall, what it was about a year or so ago that he was talking. Yeah, it was about a year ago that he was saying, he was talking about the prophets. You know what I'm saying? That there's men there's people who say that that the Armageddon's going to take place in the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't want to be the one to spark the flame. You know what I'm saying? But hey, prophecy is prophecy. You can't doubt. You can't. You can't offset prophecy, right? But this is what's going to cause the people to finally lose their trust in this government, man. You know what I'm saying? Finally lose their trust in this government. And so this is the video here. You know what I'm saying? Just a couple videos that I want to share with y'all. You know what I'm saying? This is the sentiment that's at play, and they done opened up the Pandora's box. Can't close this now. You know what I'm saying? I told you months ago that these jokers are going to start to they're going to go into what is it? They're going to go into their scorched earth mode. You know what I'm saying? So check this out. Yeah. That's what's going on in these social media streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Burn it. They're in the mindset now of burn down Rome. Burn down Rome, because how did Rome fall the last time? It fell from within. You see? There's nothing new under the sun. And we're seeing Rome 2.0 burn down the same way. You see? After all those years, after all these all those those different speeches and campaign slogans, and you know what I'm saying, talking about he's gonna drain out the swamp, and he's gonna put these creeps behind bars. You know what I'm saying? He was talking Hillary Clinton. You know what I'm saying? Then he gets into office the first term and he says, "Oh, we need to forgive." She never sees a day in prison. Then his next term, all right, his next re-election, he's talking about we're gonna show these files. We're gonna give these files to you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the files are on my desk. And then all of a sudden, there's no files. There are no files. There's nothing to see here. Are we still talking about this guy? And then all of a sudden here, now Congress says you got to release him. And it's nothing but damaging shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Damaging on and this is just the tip of the iceberg of what it is that these jokers do, man. You know what I'm saying? 3 million documents? 3 million documents? If we was able to see a fraction, if we was able to see a fraction of what the Lord sees for the span of 5 minutes, we would all need therapy. The therapist would need a therapist. Everybody would need therapy. If you was to be able to see what these devils do behind these closed doors, if you was able to see what goes down in Bohemian Grove, if you was able to see what goes down on these particular islands, if you was able to see it, if you was able to see what goes down inside these little catacombs, okay, in the Vatican, if you was able to see it, if you was able to see what goes down in these tunnels underneath the Senate, the Congress, under Capitol Hill, if you was able to see this thing and how frequently it happens, the type of shit that they do, you would need therapy. You would need help. You would need some serious help. You see? And this is why I always say, man, in the kingdom, we are going to expose everything that these devils do, man. We're going to show all the nations what these Edomites have done, what they do for pleasure. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that there's nothing, that shall be hid. Nothing hid that should not be made known and come abroad, man. This is Job chapter 15. All right, Job chapter 15 and verse 5. It says, "For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty." Okay, and so Trump was speaking a good game. Okay, he was talking a good game to MAGA. All right, all these MAGAs, now they're in a very difficult position because the files that they've been calling for, now they're out. You see what I'm saying? Them files is out. He's on those files. He was doing the dirt. Jokers was taking lives. You know what I'm saying? And if they was to really tell you what's going down, you know what I'm saying, you would hear victims of male children as well. Not just females. Not just females. That's the part that they won't tell you. Okay, when you look at the movie Pinocchio, all right, the old school cartoon movie Pinocchio, all right, and that fat dude was going into child high traffic, taking them to what? Taking them to Pleasure Island. Talking about they never come back as boys. You see, if you used to really see what goes down in these inner circles, man, all right, you would lose your shit. Job chapter 15 verse 6. It reads, "Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, thine own lips testify against thee." You know what I'm saying? And so now they're making it so that you can't say this joker's name on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Now they're making sure that you can't openly defy these Amalekites. You know what I'm saying? The truth never needs legislation to protect it. You see what I'm saying? The truth doesn't need to hide. Only a lie needs to hide. Only a lie needs protection from scrutiny. The truth never needs that. So let me show you this next clip.
And our leaders are low-life scum that screw little girls so the Jews can screw America. That's what's happening in this country. I just said it. That's what's going on in this country. And our FBI is corrupt. The Supreme Court is corrupt. The Justice Department is corrupt. The news media is corrupt. The whole country is corrupt because we've walked away from Almighty God and we've allowed Kabbalah practicing Jews to defile the nation. Put that video out. Go ahead and clip this video and send it out. I dare you. You won't do it because you're scared that the truth may get out to the American people. I'm had it up to here with the corruption in this country. Little children being raped for the benefit of Israel. That's all it's about, Doc. Little American children being raped for the benefit of Israel. American politicians raping little American girls to be videotaped by Israeli Mossad so that Israel can blackmail American politicians. That's the state of America today. God ought to destroy this country for what we've become.
Happy belated 250-year anniversary. That's what you get. 250 years. All right, since America has been established as a country. 250 years. Now the truth comes out. Now the truth comes out. You see what I'm saying? And it's nothing new. This has been going on for years and years and years and years. Since Cristobal Colon, aka Christopher Columbus, came over here. You devils have done the same thing. All right. And the Lord is going to destroy this place, utterly destroy it. This is Isaiah chapter 25 and verse 7. It reads, "And he will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations." The whole world can see what's going on now, man. The whole world can see what's going on. All right. I think there was my brother had actually showed me a post. The Iranians are now calling America Pedophilistan. Pedophilistan. That's what the Iranians are calling this place, man. You see what I'm saying? It's a shameful spewing on your glory, Esau. You know what I'm saying? This is how you go out. This is how the fuck you go out, man. Full of shame. This is Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 16. "Thou art filled with shame for glory. Drink thou also, and let thy foreskin be uncovered." All right? "The cup of the Lord's right hand shall be turned unto thee, and shameful spewing shall be on thy glory." All right? It's nothing but shame. Shame, shame, shame. Now America has isolated itself from its own allies. The scriptures tell you, all right, that thy mother shall be sore confounded. Right? And shall be ashamed at thee. You get that? I believe that's in Jeremiah. So this is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 12. It says, "Your mother shall be sore confounded." All right, your mother shall be sore confounded. "She that bare you shall be ashamed." All right, and who's the mother of America? It's Great Britain. The 13 colonies came out of Britain. You see what I'm saying? And the UK is looking at this place sideways and with disgust. And all these nations are looking at this place in disgust, man. You got Greenlanders, all right, pretending to be, fentanyl addicts. All right? These people are just clowning you, America. This is the fall of our enemies. This is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Let me get this in the book of Sirach. Our ancestors waited long for this day, man. You see what I'm saying? We have waited long for this day. The prophets of old have long desired to see this day. And we're seeing it. You see? Sirach chapter 25 and verse 7. It reads, "There be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter it with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy." And we're in a wonderful time to see the fall of our enemies, man. You know what I'm saying? And because of all this exposure, because of all this shameful spewing, these devils are going to come with great wrath. These devils are about to unleash, okay, holy hell on the people, man. Let me show you another clip. Bear with me. All right. So you got ICE that's now purchasing all these different warehouses. All these different warehouses, just purchasing them. Okay? What do you think they're doing? They're preparing. All right, they're preparing to make the massive concentration camps, okay? The facilities where they're going to place the people in, not immigrants. You see what I'm saying? That was the pitch. That was the pitch to get you to accept ICE. That was the pitch to get you to accept all these budgets. You see what I'm saying? ICE is now more funded than any military on the planet. On the planet. Let that one sink in. And now they're purchasing all these different facilities around the country, all these different warehouses. You see? The prophets don't look so crazy anymore, man. The prophets don't look so crazy anymore. You see? So let's listen in. Let's listen in, man, because all these false prophets, you know what I'm saying, who held off the day of the Lord, you know what I'm saying, who would not blow the trumpet to warn their congregation, you know what I'm saying? They would rather go have debates, they would rather go and march in the streets, they would rather go, you know what I'm saying, do push-ups and goofy ass drills in the parking lot or in the park, you know what I'm saying, the kids park, just traumatizing all these people or annoying these people. You know what I'm saying? They'd rather do that shit. They'd rather do that shit. They'd rather go and talk to Vocab Malone, you know what I'm saying? Try and include all these different heathens, you know what I'm saying, into something that's not theirs. Hey, man, while y'all was busy doing all that fuck shit, the prophets have been prophesying. You see what I'm saying? The prophets have been doing the will of the Lord, man. Blowing the trumpet and warning the people of what's coming. And this is what's coming. It's here now. It's here.
Hey guys, Dabu 7. We got a situation here where the Trump administration is buying up mega warehouses across the country. This is no joke. To turn them into detention centers. They say that protests are popping up all over the place because people are ticked off about this idea and questions are being raised that are legitimate. How come nothing like this was talked about before? And how come all the illegals that have been shipped out of the country can't be shipped out the same way they've been being shipped out, which is immediately? Why all of a sudden do you want to hold them in this country en masse? The cost to acquire just 2 warehouses is $172 million. A third is going up in El Paso, Texas, and it could be among the largest jails of any kind that has ever been built when it's done. Right? These deals are going to put 23 warehouses up across the country to deal with alleged migrants. Okay? But people are saying, how is this possible? Because you're not holding them in mass anywhere else. You haven't done so this whole time. You've just been able to get them and take them out of the country, which was what was promised. It was never said that they were going to be housed and kept in a jail in this country. Okay? Now, some people that are small-minded and short-sighted and can't see that all the laws Trump is putting on the books will be flipped and turned against them down the road. That's exactly what all this could be set up for. And I can't help but think, when a real pandemic falls into place and they got strike teams already out there rounding people up, where are purebloods going to go? Where are anyone that doesn't want to get a forced inoculation going to go? We've warned you about this, and the police state is going up right in front of your face. R.I.P. Crowley. He saw this and envisioned it all and put it out there in Gray State, and they clipped him for it. And guess where it's all unraveling right now in front of your face? Minnesota, and the police state being rolled out right in front of your face. So you can call them detention centers and be small-minded and think they're for illegals. I'm telling you now, these are for anyone down the road that doesn't comply when the full, real lockdowns go into motion. And it's just crazy how so many people are again, short-sighted and have small memories that we just went through this whole beta test. It's like they forgot. And really, we're still in it. Because this whole thing of men rounding up migrants is staged to give them practice for rounding up everyone else. I hope you see it before it's too late. So call them what you want, detention centers for migrants, and that's fine if they're going to house them there in the meantime. But doubt it. For those that see the bigger picture, it's game time, crunch time. This means that the event is really right around the corner. And of course, it's going to happen on Trump's watch. So time's ticking. This is the latest. I'll leave a link. All this is legit. These warehouses are going up. And if you know of any protest or anyone that's countering these being bought or anything, let me know. Dabu7@yahoo.com.
Yep. And that's the thing, man. Ain't no protest gonna stop this. It's already set in motion. You know what I'm saying? But as the scriptures say, they're gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna bring the sedition. All right, they're gonna fight back. You know what I'm saying? This is Isaiah chapter 19 and verse 2. Verse 4. It says, "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord." All right, the hand of a cruel Lord. And that cruel Lord here is Trump, man. And he's in a corner right now because right now he's being blackmailed. He's being blackmailed in real time. So, this thing's about to get popping, man. "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts." You know what I'm saying? And the prophets warned you of this for years, beginning with our apostles, bishops, and elders, man. You know what I'm saying? While they was being called crazy, it was being called, conspiracy theorists, conspiracy nuts, you know what I'm saying? Wackos. Oh, that'll never happen in our lifetime. No, that'll happen in my great grandkids' lifetime. You know what I'm saying? No, it's happening here, man. It's happening right now. Right now. So let's go to Isaiah chapter 59. All right, because these devils really think that they're gonna go and have their way with the elect, the children of Israel, the way that they did long ago, back in 70 AD. It's not going down like that no more, man. All right, not like that, not like that. There's going to be some martyrs amongst us. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to happen the way it did before. You don't get to just have your way, okay, and just have a ball. No, man. No, have a whole bloodbath. To hell with that shit. Nah, the Lord is going to truly awaken, all right, the elect. 144,000 men, you know what I'm saying? Those that are still here, man, live and in action. Because some of us have gone into the spirit world, man. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna see the Lord really show his mighty work amongst his men. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood." All right? "The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." A standard is going to be lifted against these fucking devils, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to just have your way the way you had it before, man. This is the time of your end. And all these people are going to see who the true children of Israel are, man. Like the scripture saying, Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter. No, not Wisdom of Solomon, Salakia. 2nd Esdras, the 16th chapter. You know what I'm saying? Then shall it be known who are my chosen. Then shall it be known who are my chosen, man. Let's get this in Jeremiah. I'm not going to make this too much longer. My allergies are starting to act up, so Salakia. Let's see, Jeremiah chapter 16. All right, Jeremiah chapter 16 and verse... Let's just hit verse 16. All right, Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 16 is the point. It says, Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And that's what the prophets are doing right now. When we do these lessons, when we go out there in the highways and the hedges, you know what I'm saying? What we're doing is we're fishing for the elect. Okay? We're fishing for the elect, man. And they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon all their ways. They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. You know what I'm saying? When you look at these fucking devils, man, and what they doing, you know what I'm saying? Those damn files is just the tip of the iceberg. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. 3 million documents ain't nowhere near what really goes down. Nowhere near. That is a promise. Nowhere near it. But you devils are not going to have your way. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures say that when he's beginning to fill his belly, that's when the Lord's going to rain it down on your ass. That's when the Lord is really he's going to knock you right out your seat. You see what I'm saying? And he's going to use his men to do it, man. He's going to use his men to do this. And then he's going to bring the angels. You know what I'm saying? He's going to bring Michael, the archangel. He's going to bring, he's going to send our Lord, Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. That's when the grand finale hits. It just hits, man. The grand finale. When we get to see our Lord come back and tear some shit. I come wreck shit, man. That's what I can't wait to see. You know what I'm saying? That's what I can't wait to see, man. That's going to be a sight to behold, baby. Let me see if this is in Ezekiel chapter 25 and verse 14. It says, And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom. These Edomites, these so-called Caucasians, you see what I'm saying? And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. You devils are not going to have your way with us the way you had it before, man. You're going to be sorely disappointed. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power. You know what I'm saying? So prepare to see some wonderful things, man. Some miraculous things. All right, some crazy, chaotic things, man. When the Lord activates his men, you about to see it. You're going to see the real Avengers. You see what I'm saying? So this is in the, we're in the time of Esau's fall. You know what I'm saying? And it's a wonderful sight to see. So I'm going to cut that there, man. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zakaria Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Ruach HaKodesh, and double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Hey, Shalom.